hard now.
I'm trying. Keep the tension.
Heave! Don't let him take it. Pull harder. Pull harder. He's too strong. Pull! Pull! We've got him. He's a monster. Get him aboard. Pull! Help! Pull! Look at the size of this one. Get the line, we have him now. Pull him in, he's massive. Yeah! Yes, we got him. Another one for the village. They are back. The boats are full. We have never seen so many fish. Help us bring them ashore. Wow, look at that. What a catch. It's the biggest one yet. And then the rope snapped, but I held on anyway. You always were the strongest, brother. A toast to the sea. Ready now, lift together. Boys! Watch the tail. The freshest grouper right here. Look at the size of it.
I'll take that large piece. How much per kilo?
100 final price. It was just caught this morning.
That's 20 kilos of the grouper.
Perfect. Wrap it up, please.
I need 2 more baskets over here.
Hooray! What a catch!
The finest catch of the season, fresh from the deep waters.
2 large ones for 20 shells.
He makes it look so easy.
That's years of practice right there.
Pull, pull! Heave now, all together. Watch the line, get him up! Hoorah! Hoorah! We did it! Heave! Pull hard now.
I'm trying. Keep the tension.
Dawn on the Java Sea, the shimmering pink gold water surface like a giant mirror reflecting the gradually awakening sky. Small waves lapped against the side of the boat, the rustling sound mixed with the early wind creating a familiar melody that only the children of the sea could understand. In the distance, the blue and red painted wooden boats of Indonesian fishermen were quietly anchored together, preparing for a new day. The salty smell of sea salt, the smell of oil stove smoke, the smell of damp rope mixed in the air, all signaling the beginning of a long journey. On the bow of the boat, a skinny, sunburnt man was tying up a 100-meter-long fishing line. The line was thick, rough, but durable. The only weapon he and his teammates had to face one of the most powerful fish in the sea, the giant grouper. His name was Ramon. His family had been hand fishing for 3 generations. His grandfather said that in the old
This is the best coconut we've had all week. Careful, don't drink it all before the work is done.
Celebrate the catch! Dance by the fire!
days, when there were no engines, they went out to sea by sailboat, relying only on the wind and intuition to find schools of fish. More than half a century has passed. The job is still the same. Only the people have become more callous. Ramon and his fellow sailors work in silence. They know that catching giant groupers requires not only strength, but also patience and understanding the sea like understanding your own breath. Each person has a clear
To the biggest catch of the year!
Cheers, everyone.
job. One prepares the bait, usually fresh fish with blood on it. One checks the hook as big as a thumb. One arranges the line so that it does not
Spirits
tangle
of the
when
deep,
dropped.
accept this
Everything
offering.
happens slowly,
Thank you for the bounty
rhythmically,
you provide.
like an ancient
Thank you for the
ritual that they
groupers.
repeat every morning. The sun gradually rises. The light glistens on the water droplets clinging to the fishing line. The sea is calm, but hidden under
This
that
fish is
calm
incredible.
surface is the wild
the
world,
smoky flavor
where
is
giant
perfect.
groupers live in
We should do this every week.
crevices dozens of meters deep. They are brutal predators, able to swallow small fish in a split second. And when hooked, they fight to the end. That is why fishermen call this profession fighting with sea monsters. The boat started to leave the dock. The small sound of the engine rang out, tearing the thin mist. Ramon sat at the stern, his eyes looking far away. He knew today was going to be a long day. The whole team was only 4 people.
Keep the tension steady as you coil the line, son. It must be tight for the big fish.
Like this?
Almost.
Each with a task, but when out in the middle of the ocean, they were a unified entity. No one gave orders. No one needed to say much. Everything was controlled by eyes, by habit, by the rhythm of the waves. When they reached deep water, they turned off the engine. All sounds suddenly quieted down. Only the sound of the wind and the sound of the fishing line sliding across the side of the boat. The first person to drop the line was Yusuf, the oldest in the group. His hands were thick and calloused. Each finger seemed to be engraved with the waves on his skin. He threw the bait into the sea, then slowly released the line. The line went down, down, until the feeling in his hand changed. That was when the lead hit the bottom. Yusuf nodded slightly, and began to pull gently, rhythmically, as if coaxing the fish below. That was the job of hand fishing, slow, quiet, not noisy. The fisherman had to feel every little vibration of the line, every slight touch of the water waves. Everything relied on feeling. No probe, no supporting equipment. To fish by hand, you have to have the heart of the sea in your hands. Ramon once said, when the fish bit, the pulling force would be transmitted straight through the line, through the muscles, into the heart. It was a moment both thrilling and dangerous, because the giant grouper could snap the line or drag the person underwater. If he was not calm enough. Time passed slowly at sea. The sunlight gradually became harsh. Sweat soaked the back of his shirt. The water surface shimmered like a giant mirror reflecting the blue sky. But behind it was a cold abyss. Ramon sat still, his eyes following the tip of the line. Suddenly, a strong jerk. He tensed, his arms clenched, his muscles bulging. It's bitten, Yusuf shouted. The whole boat immediately went into a fighting mode. Ramon started pulling, slow and steady. The fish below struggled violently. The pull as heavy as if tied to a rock. Every time Ramon pulled up a few meters, the fish jerked back down, as if wanting to drag the whole world down with it. The group took turns. They didn't use a reel, relying only on human strength. Each turn of the line was a tug of war between man and nature. Sometimes the line was so tight it seemed like it was about to break. They had to let go a few times. Then pull again. Sweat, seawater, and breath mixed together in a wild rhythm. On the surface of the water, bubbles began to rise, a sign that the fish was weakening. Ramon gritted his teeth, pulled again, the line hissed in his hands, and suddenly a giant black shadow rose to the surface. Grouper. Its body was as big as a barrel, its scales thick and shiny, dark copper color.